So this is a technique I use when I yield farm on a very, very tight range. This one has gone out of range, but I'm going to literally record exactly what I'm doing so you can all see. How this works is when the chart is on an uptrend, so we've been rallying for quite some time, I go in with one-sided pulls on extremely tight ranges. What this does is it maximizes a lot of profit within a very short amount of time. So think of this as you've got 1 hour free, the chart is rallying, and you just want to spend an hour or maybe even 10 minutes on a pool and hopefully get some money for lunch. That's how I see it. It's not going to make you rich because the range is you spend more time out of range than in range, put it that way. So I'm going to demo it now so you can see exactly how much it is. Now, chances are it might keep rallying, but you have to just keep catching the top. So what I do is I bring this all the way down to here. And what that does, it grays out this area. You can do this on Meteor, you can do this on any site you want. I'm just using Orca. So our range is 39 cents, or sorry, no, yeah, 39 cents to 68. So the price is currently 60. Yeah, so we're going to bring that to just there. And then I'm going to lower that down and I'm going to deposit that here. So I may have to keep adjusting it because it's dropped. You can see here this line is below there. So I'll deposit this and hopefully it won't actually affect your balance too much. The only thing is we're doing it on such a small time frame. So we've got 57 to 39. So I want to adjust this. So 57, which is roughly here, to 39. Now it's a bit of a waiting game. It's better if it keeps going up rather than it keep falling. So you kind of want it to just wick into there and then out. That will be enough for you to make a decent amount of money, believe it or not. It won't be the case of, oh, you're going to lose a lot. Now, what you have to be careful of is if it drops suddenly really, really low, you just want to exit as soon as it swap it in or just do a one-sided. So we're in range here. And if I refresh it, we should be able to see some balance come in. So we're at the bottom of our range, but we have earned 50 cents already. And our actual balance hasn't actually dropped a lot, believe it or not, because we've only fallen ever so slightly. So on a massive time frame, if we start to break down, I'm going to exit and then swap it in. So even if we refresh here, you should be able to see this balance goes up quite quick. Hopefully, it takes some time, but we just want to kind of bounce in and out of here, and then you earn a very decent amount. I'll leave this. I'm not worried. I might be worried if it starts to fall down to here, for example. And then I just see it as I need to rebalance the position. And on the same way, you go in with a one-sided. So say, for example, you want to do a one-sided here. You would do exactly the same, but with Solana. So you would deposit the Solana, you would come over to here, USDT, but you would move this one up first. And say it will swap it all to Solana and you withdrew it. That's what you'd be doing within that reasoning. So you'd bring that all the way down to here and you'll just deposit Solana if you move it up. So use it because it's quite powerful. If you can catch it and it's in range for quite some time, honestly, you can earn a real, real high amount. Like we earned nearly $1 and we was in it for maybe 10 seconds. So what we kind of want it to do is just bounce back in. Hopefully, I don't want to stretch this video out for 20 minutes, but we're nearly in range, and I think it was probably earning a fair decent amount within it. I think we was probably getting maybe 30 $40 maybe in an hour, but you can see that was literally 10 seconds and we earned $1. So I kind of want it to bounce in just so we can kind of analyze the numbers, but it may or may not, and we may have to just adjust it here. The loss that we made may even just be like 70 cents, something like that. But I think we may just get a little bounce back up here. Again, I don't want to stretch the video out for so long. And maybe I'll pause it and then we'll see. Or has it come back in range? Okay, it's come back in range. So we are getting about $700. That's very unrealistic. We're going to be in this for an hour, let alone 5 minutes. And we can switch to the 5 minutes and we're going to earn a couple of dollars. This I find is not realistic. I think even if we switch to the hour, it's usually about double that. At least I would say about $50 to $70 per hour we would get from this pool, which is a really, really good amount. And like I said before, there are times where Solana does actually stay in range, like kind of like that. That's kind of what you want to catch because you can earn a hell of a lot of money. And you can see here, even with, it's been what, less than a minute we've been in range, and this is showing us a 5 minute, and we're going to earn that. So we're kind of on track. It's about double, like I said, but we're going in with size. You could go in with a way less amount or way more, and you could still pull in. It's a way to kickstart and hyper grow your portfolio very quickly. Again, this is like a job. This is very time intensive. You have to be here constantly. And again, you run the risk of you dropping right down. And that's never what you want to do. So make sure it's on an uptrend. Always make sure you're on an uptrend. Market's looking bullish, Bitcoin's going up, everything's looking good. That's what you want to be doing. So again, we'll watch it from there. So we're out of range now on the top side, and that's kind of what we want. Because if the market's uptrending, usually we're bouncing up. So we earn $1, something like that we're still earning, and we'll keep it in. You can compound it as well if you want. I don't tend to because it's such a small time frame, but I want to see how long I can keep this going. Hope you like this technique. I wish you all the best and take care.